Now, what did I tell those people in that car accident? There's a car accident of 2 white cars by, I think it's called Johnson or something. It's that road that goes into Eisenhower, but it's like a back road. I think it's called like Johnson or some, I don't know. What is well, you know that side road. It's not by the waterfall. So it's not any entrance by the waterfall road. It's the entrance over on the other side, that weird back entrance. And there are 2 car accidents. 2 white cars. Guess what went through one's head as they smacked? I can't fucking stand you. You should really think about your goddamn future. What smacked into the other car? I wish you were death that never ends. It's the end of the world. You've got very limited time because someone gave a shit about your family. So they want to have hope for you. Now, it's a really sad day to tell you that God's actually played family and played house with my worst enemies and have done things against me with the Antichrists. Sadly, they've been replaced by actual good gods and actually appropriate gods and more. So were gods participating in the rape and murder of the dead god Antichrist festival? Well, yes, and that's the sad part of where gods are dying forever, just like the Antichrist down here are dying forever, like a lot of things are dying forever. So yes, devils, demons, and evil gods had no hope, and they were going to die at my hands forever. So they made a desperate attempt to get good gods to marry them and more, convince good gods to murder, rape me, and do the most sickening shit against me and more. And now they all have to die forever with every Antichrist in here. So these gods will be killed forever, unthinkably, and shoved up the Antichrist soul, so that the ultimate Antichrists will walk around with the biggest death reality ever understood, which would be the main guilt that did this to me. Because just because devils, demons, and evil gods want a good god to turn criminal against me doesn't mean they had to do it. They got up and did it. Well, now they need to die for all of it. And just because devils, demons, and evil gods wanted to rape and murder me unimaginably, the human race is the reason they got to come in and do it and participate in the most unthinkable, sickening things you can do to the death of God collectively. Now, these are punishments, though, that are so sickening and so death beyond death and so horrifying that you don't really want to understand. You don't want to understand how a devil ends up with a 666 on their forehead, much less how an evil god enemy ends up with a 666 on their forehead, or the magnitude of how human nobodies are the worst prosecution and punishment because they're the reason all of it could happen. You don't want to understand the magnitude of the death of these people or any of the gods or anything else. So for most, I'm going to tell you, just stay close to my queen, and being good people. So you don't have to be the part of the bad side of the end of the world and the wrath of God. If you know anybody who's a 666, I'm going to remind you guys that that's why the book of Revelations clearly said that you would leave mother and brother and more at the end of the world, because it's that scary and they're that dead. And if you stay near them, you will also be that dead too.